Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day Houston. All right, so one of our first guests today has performed on local stages in Houston, but this past summer, she found herself on one of the biggest stages in the world, America's Got Talent.
Use that pride in our hearts to lift us to tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin. Lord knows I know where I've been.
Ah, I remember that moment, and it still gives me chills. Houston's own Christina Wells wowed the judges, and you wowed the country, and you are here with us this morning.
Yay!
Great to see you in person.
It's so great to see you
Oh,
too.
what's it like for you to look at that clip? Because when you're in it, you are in it. You know what you're saying, right?
You're in it. Watching it, it actually makes me like feel so emotional.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it doesn't feel like me, but I know that it is, you know. And I think of her as a separate person. I'm like, I'm proud of her for doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems a little weird,
No,
but
no,
yeah.
it doesn't, because you are in yourself in a different moment. And what I love about it is it shows the power of music. Because when I said it gives me chills, it made me cry when I
Yeah.
saw it. But you reached so many different people with your story, and you reached so many people with the emotion of your music. So
Thank
we love you
you.
for that. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
back up to where that all started.
Okay.
You always love to sing, and
yes.
you're one of those people that we love to hate, but we hate to love. It came natural to her.
Oh, I hate to say that though, because I think sometimes it sets people up for failure. But no, like singing just kind of comes out of me. But you know what I always say? I have the talent, I know that, but I
Right.
have had to learn the technique.
Right,
So
right.
it doesn't. I didn't just wake up and I could just sing every note well. You know, I've had to learn technique. I've gotten voice lessons this year. This year I've learned to like craft it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
Yeah, and put it together. But yeah, singing just kind of comes out of my soul.
Yeah. Okay, so I had a hairbrush as a microphone. You had something a little more unique.
A jump rope.
Yeah, that's because you have two-
know
you
why?
have two
know why?
microphones.
Marilyn McCoo.
Oh,
Remember
that long
song?
ago? That's right.
Yes, girl.
You
I
don't
was
have to
like,
be
yes,
a star,
yes.
babe. That's right. Marilyn McCoo.
Did you see the Soul
Train?
Train show? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm so excited right now. Yeah, but
And
yeah,
then-
I got the jump rope and I was like,
Yes.
Donna Summer in it out of my
I
bedroom.
never thought about. I just had the hairbrush. I never thought about having the cord.
Oh, I need the
I had
cord.
a wireless mic. That's the reason.
See, you were
why.
ahead of your
I was
time.
ahead of my time. Oh my gosh! Speaking of time, one of your other idols at the time was Donna Summer.
Yes, huge for me, Donna Summer.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all of her music, I think even more than that, probably just the power when she sings, you know,
Right.
like it just comes from inside of her. One time I saw an interview with her once and she was like, she never used any effects or anything in the studio.
Right.
Everything you ever heard her do came from her.
That was the real deal.
It was
you know,
the
kind of like
real
the musicians
deal.
were real musicians, like you have with you today,
Yes, exactly,
right?
yay.
Oh my God, Donna takes me back. Last dance, last chance.
for love.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, your choir teacher said that you had a gift.
Yeah.
And when somebody says it to you at that age, did you realize what she was saying?
I did. Well, I hoped. You know when that feeling where you think people are being nice to you because they love you?
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when I was younger, I felt like people were being encouraging of me because I was, you know, they loved me.
Right.
But once I turned 18, 19 years old, people were actually saying I could sing.
Yeah.
And it was something they wanted to see me do, and I started to believe it.
And that's the difference there when they say, "Can you please sing for us?"
Yes.
Can you please do this? They're
Yes.
requesting.
Yes. And
that
you're
you
like,
sing. Yeah.
me? Okay, sure.
Yeah, and then you're thinking in the back of your head,
Yeah.
come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway.
Yeah,
you thought,
yeah,
maybe I could
where's
do
my
Broadway
lights?
one day, but that was, you put it in your head that
Yes.
Broadway could be a possible
I
dream.
did. I dreamt of it actually for years. I was like, oh, I want to sing in New York. I'm going to sing these big songs. I'm going to do all these things. But life wasn't exactly
and then taking us back to, you did that thing where you tried out for a show at, was it Astroworld?
I did.
Oh my
I went to a
gosh.
big open call at Astroworld. They were going to do a big Motown review show, and it was a great audition. They were very loving and very kind to me. But then towards the end of the week, they had done all the cuts, and they cut me and said that it was because they were combining like the Whitney Houston character with the Aretha character.
Right.
So they wanted, you know, the silver bikini and Bodyguard, that silver outfit she wears. They wanted a dancer to wear that and sing all the songs.
Oh.
And I can't do that.
Yeah, how did that work out for them?
Exactly. Well, I took it to mean that I was too fat to be a singer. And I think one of the things I laugh about now is that I was so easy to give up my dream.
Yeah.
I think it's because we just don't believe it.
It took just a little bit. To, and
Just a little bit, yeah.
It hit your self-esteem, but at the same time that hit your self-esteem, part of your coping mechanism is singing.
It is, yeah. So I think I just turn it inward and I sing at my house. I always joke and say there's probably blood on one of my walls because I'm singing my heart out to one of the walls in my house.
Well, if there's blood on one of your walls, you know what to do because you went to nursing school.
Yeah, I did. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 15 years.
What took you back to, I'm going to try the singing thing at a more serious time this time?
Actually, about 3 years ago, gentleman right here, Travis, my guitar player, he was directing a production of the musical Hairspray out at a community theater out in Deer Park called Art Park Players, and he cast me as Motormouth Maybelle. And that's when I learned I know where I've been, which has become my mantra of life. And everyone had such a reaction to me, and I thought, maybe it's not too late, because I'm going to be 43 in a few weeks, and
baby, you're just a baby.
But you don't feel like that. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with life, you feel like you're too old. I was like, I'm too old. I'm too fast.
Oftentimes say in music or in the arts at all, your struggle is your strength, and that comes through in your music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Your self-esteem, all those things come through in your music,
true.
but that's what makes you relatable to other people as well. You did other local theater, which I always say to people, they always go, I'd love to do theater, but they have their sights on the end game, Broadway. I'm like, there's lots of great community theater where you get it out, right?
Yeah, where you can get it out of your system, right? Because you have it trapped inside of you, and you can go and perform at Tuts, at stages, at community theaters, and you could share your talents and your gifts. Like, we can entertain everyone at every level, not just at a Broadway seat.
And you started having all these positive things happen that kind of encourage you to go to the next step. You did Pride Superstar competition. You were crowned the winner there, and then America's Got Talent. How did that one come about? Did they call you?
Yeah, because
that's pretty cool.
It is really cool. When I won Pride Superstar, one of my prizes was to record in the studio. Joey Guerra with the Houston Chronicle was really awesome, and helped me release this music video of me singing I Know Where I've Been. And the show saw it, and you know the rest.
We know the rest, and part of that rest is also that you're a motivational speaker because you have a story to tell, and it's almost like if anybody, is dealing with some struggles, again, it can be your strength.
Yeah.
And it's not over till it's over.
It isn't, and I tell people, everyone has a cause, everyone has something they believe in, and mine is confidence. If I can leave you and you feel a little more confident about yourself, because maybe you think, well, if she can do it, I can do it, or maybe if you can believe that it's never too late to try to make your dreams come true, then I've done my job.
Yeah, because even me, after talking to you, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, and I'm feeling good.
Yes, girl, yes.
Right. You have your Christmas album coming out.
Yes, I do. I actually have a Christmas album with, right behind you, I have a beautiful friend, Allie Valine. She is my ukulele player and singing partner.
I love it.
And we have a YouTube show that we do together called The Christina and Allie Show. And last year we did a bunch of Christmas music, and we were like, why don't we record it? So we did.
You almost have to, right?
Yeah,
if you're
so
a singer,
we did.
you have
That's
to do
it.
it.
Christmas album. Christmas with Christina and Allie.
Yeah, you quit your job as a nurse, you formed this great band. They were so awesome. They were playing before the show even started. There's one of those throwdown bands where you start kind of humming something, and all of a sudden they're all in it. We had a full-fledged concert before the show.
You guys missed it.
But speaking of concerts, Christina is performing at the Pasadena City Hall tree lighting celebration on Friday night. Events get underway at 6 p.m. and go until 8:30. And don't forget to order Christina's holiday album. We have a link on our site, greatdayhouston.com. Here she is right now with Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home.
The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town are ringing in songs full of happy sounds. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here.